What's going on, everybody? I'm Kevin from Cigar Prop, and I am freezing. It is so cold in here. We just had the new AC put in yesterday, and I have it cranked to as low as it will go, 60 degrees. I'm just gonna let it run like that for a couple of days. You should see the drain line outside. It is like a garden hose. We haven't had AC in a while, or ever, in the lounge here, and it's been done for a while. And the humidity in here. Luckily, I've been keeping track. You know, luckily it's really well insulated. We don't keep the doors open too long. We try and keep fans on to try and create, it's Florida, heat, humidity, mold. So I've looked everything. We've never had an issue. So I want to get this AC cranked as low as it can go for a couple of days to try and suck out any bit of moisture from anywhere. So let's take a little tour. So, all right, so we got our new air humidors set up with, we just got all of our Drew Estate humidors on top of that. So what I wanna do with the new airs is create, actually I wanna get them all leveled up, and then I get a butcher block countertop. I got some cool brackets being made by somebody. You're really gonna dig them when those arrive. And then, so all the new airs will sit underneath the butcher block countertop, and then we'll be able to use that countertop if we have guys and gals over, they can rest their drinks on it. If we're having food, we can put food on it. So that's what we're doing. I know we're building a big walk-in humidor, but so we got two of the new airs. The humidors, the center one is actually a can cooler, so we can put beverages inside of it. And actually the new air wine cooler is actually down there in that space. Jessica doesn't like to be too far away from her wine, so we put that in that space. We got the TV, we got the barrel bar. We just added, that's our old like steampunked humidor. Jessica really wanted that in here to kind of go with the aesthetics of the look of the lounge. We've got a cool pipe table stand here, and let's see what else we got going on. We do have, I don't know if you saw the last update or not. Let's see, we got all right, so we got the LED lights put on. So we've got that. Casa Carabello, thank you for the new sign. We've got the new airs running, or not the new airs, we got the rabbit airs running, because I am smoking in here now. It's just me, so we're still not able to test out all the vents and everything else. So, all right, we've got inside here, this is our humidor. So we've got it, we had the wall put up on Friday. Like I said, then Saturday yesterday, they came out and put the AC up, so I'm starting the drywall finishing now. So obviously I got green board in here. And then we'll take a look. It's a little dark in here because I don't have any lights. We've got actually the coolers in here for cigars right now. I'll be doing LED lights in here. I don't want any harsh lights at all, so I didn't put any lighting in here. So once we get all the shelving in, we'll run LEDs in the corners, and it'll pretty much be dark in here most of the time. We have to hit the LEDs just like we do with the other ones with the remote control. Getting some estimates right now on wood. A couple different estimates on Spanish cedar, Brazilian cherry, and African mahogany. All three woods that are pretty similar, as in they'll be able to absorb moisture and release moisture. So good for humidors. Obviously, if I can use Spanish cedar, I'm gonna use it. But right now, wood is through the roof expensive. So I don't know which one I'm gonna go with. if the price isn't too drastic, I'm definitely going to go with the Spanish cedar. But they're I use Advantage Lumber. Check out Advantage Lumber online. Luckily, we have one of their lumber yards a half an hour from us, so that's awesome. So I'll be able to go pick it up. They do custom millwork. I did get an initial quote with having the boards all cut to uniform size, like 4 inches by a set length, and then having a tongue and groove put into them so I can snap them in. That adds about $4,000 to the price for as much as I'll need for this room. No, thank you. So they're trying to save me a little money by looking for some woods that vary in size from 4 inches to 10 inches in width. And I'm like, yeah, I can do that. I'm just gonna do furring strips along the wall here, wrap it in plastic all the way around. Scott, thanks you for the idea about that. And then just put the boards up and shoot them in. So we did a super thick, like R30 behind this wall, and really had to like push that drywall up, and I used a lot more screws to get everything well insulated, because that's what we super insulated up here as well, and on the back side of here. So this humidor will be able to hold its temperature. And now we've come to realize it's quite warm in here. It feels comfortable now, but it's definitely warmer than the rest of this room. And when I get a couple thousand, 10,000 cigars in here, what's the byproduct of fermentation, kids? It is heat. So I don't have any venting in here. So the only other thing that my AC guy said that I can do is put a pass-through, which I kind of thought at the beginning. That's why I left this completely hollow up here. So he says they do make a pass-through grill. Like I said, I do have power right above there. I kind of thought maybe in the future this might be an issue, so I kind of planned ahead a little bit. So having just some kind of fan that will go through, that will either suck the heat out or push the cold air in. It's not gonna make a difference either way. If I push the cold air in, there's no way for the heat to get out without having to crack the door. If I suck the heat out, there's no way for air to get in. So unless there's some kind of dual system, would there be like a louver that, because I can't let the humidity out. So I need to be able to open one, close the other. So if I'm pushing air in, how does the hot air get out without me cracking the door? And then when everything being able to close all the time so the humidity doesn't give out. If you got that answer, let me know. We're probably a couple of months from having that done. We need to get the rest of the lounge done first. So that's not a priority, is getting that humidor built right now. I'm gonna take another vacation in November. So 2 weeks vacation in November, and I'm gonna get that done. Here's my office. We got just regular drywall on this side. Got everything done. I lost the remote to the fan. I put the fans up so long ago, I lost the damn remote. So now I gotta figure out if I gotta put a new control box in there or what, how to get a remote on that. There's the attic access. It is a little warm underneath here. So I think what I'm gonna do is just take a piece of just wood, and I'm actually, well, how often am I gonna be up in the attic? And I'm just gonna screw it straight into the studs. I've got a little bit more insulation left, so I'm gonna put an insulation on top of that. So to keep any of that heat from coming down in here, like I said, what am I gonna be up in that attic? Once a year, I'll just unscrew it, shimmy up there, and screw it back in. So yeah, there's where we're at. It's the lounge is coming along quite nicely. And as you can see, there's a whole lot less echo in here. People kept saying you're gonna have to put foam panels up. I know about sound. You just gotta have stuff for noise to bounce everywhere so it doesn't come straight back right away. So yeah, it is actually sounding really good in here. A couple more items, maybe some softer chairs will definitely help. So all right, cats and kittens, until next time.